Business Principles on the Smart Chiropractor Show. This is where we wrap things up each week. Why? Because this is where mindset meets practicality. This is where mindset meets action. This is how you begin to implement the items that we talk about at the top of each and every Smart Chiropractor Show. Today we're going to discuss what can you do to finance your future. Jason, I'll have you take it from right there. What does that question mean? And why do docs need to pay attention to the answer?
This is a big topic, a super important topic. Let's just lay out a few things that we know about the chiropractic profession from our personal experience, as well as from working with thousands of chiropractors around the world over the many years we've been doing it. There are a few things that make the career of chiropractic both wonderful but also challenging. And let's focus on the challenging. Hopefully you know the wonderful parts. You save people's lives. You have the ability to use your hands and restore people's health and well-being and hope. And there really is no greater service one human being can provide to the other than that type of service. But the downsides, and there are some, challenges that we never really necessarily learned in chiropractic school that are important so that you can take care of yourself. One of the sayings you've oftentimes heard is the best thing you can do for the poor is not be one of them. And it's also more difficult to take care of other people when you are the one who is under the most stress and the most financial challenges yourself. And I only bring it up because it's not that uncommon that chiropractors find themselves more stressed out than their patients, in worse financial shape than many of their patients. And that's just not the way it should be. Jeff and I have spent many years now at this point building a concept, a program, what's becoming a book, a training, and the resources, the ongoing tools you need to finance your future. And we're just going to share some of those things we've learned along the way that might resonate with you on this exact topic. The challenge every chiropractor faces at some point or the other is the inevitable day when, for whatever reason, I'm ready to retire, I got hurt and injured, I had a life-changing event that requires me to move, I decided I made the wrong decision and I want to move. Whatever it may be, the way most chiropractors, generally speaking, not talking about 100%, but generally speaking, most chiropractors earn their income by showing up, working over a table, providing a service in exchange for a fee. And for the most part, for lack of a better way of saying it, we have a very good, well-paying job. If you're there and you're showing up and you're doing your work, you get paid. But if you're not able to show up, whether it's out of your choice or your circumstance, all of a sudden things change. Again, whether it's because you want to retire, you get hurt, or whatever the reasons are, there will be a day when every chiropractor at some point decides that I've had enough, I've done enough, I've served enough, I'm not able to serve more, and I need to continually have enough revenue to support my lifestyle. And you deserve that, especially if you've done this for a period of time. Unfortunately, like, other careers, there aren't things like pensions and, investment funds and so on. Hopefully you've been smart with your money. But what we really want to talk about today is changing the equation once and for all. It used to be that, hopefully you got lucky investing in real estate or stocks or some other outside way that you invested your cash flow along the way. Hopefully you're doing that. You invested into something else, and that something else was able to finance your future. A lot of those things are difficult to do these days. They require specialized knowledge, and I'll dare say some pretty good luck along the way. So how do you finance your future in today's day and age, understanding that 2022 is a completely different universe after pandemic with internet and all the new ways of thinking and communicating with people? It is a different world than it was 5 years ago, 15 years ago, and more. The things you had the ability to do then don't even pale in comparison to what you're able to do now. What does all this mean? This means that to finance your future, you should be thinking about monthly recurring revenue, money that is generated automatically every single month. Now, the finance your future part comes into play when you ask yourself questions such as, how can I generate monthly recurring revenue utilizing the resources I have currently in my practice, meaning the people you can continue to work with and have worked with? And how can I turn that into some sort of monthly recurring revenue machine? How do I think about providing products and or services to the people that already look to me for help, that in fact came to me or come to me for help and advice? And what can I do to help serve them at an even higher level? That's the thinking we want to make sure that you are resonating with. The answer to that, of course, is by providing different types of products and services. We break out 3 types of ways you can be creating memberships and or subscriptions. Those are just 2 different words to describe people paying you monthly for either a monthly service or a monthly product. Monthly products are going to be things like consumables, most likely some sort of supplement, or even other consumables. I know doctors are selling massage creams and so on that people use throughout the month, and they get on a membership where every month they renew it. Go to Amazon, they've got a long list of different things that you can subscribe and save. That is a common phrase and a common expectation, in fact, in today's world. And again, that's what we're talking about, today's world and tomorrow's world. So let's break it down and summarize. If you want to finance your future, you want to have the ability to generate ongoing monthly recurring revenue, whether you're actually in your practice or retired or moved or sold it, whatever it may be. And the number one way that we have figured out to be able to do that is to start serving your people, your inactives on your email list, your actives in your practice now, also on your email list, and what we refer to as your health tribe, the people that are following you, maybe local, maybe not local, but if you're active on social media, especially if you're following what we teach at the Smart Chiropractor, you're hopefully teaching and inviting consistently. You are consistently putting out information, then offering advice, as in, here's what I would do if I were you to take a next step. And you are doing that on a monthly basis. Many chiropractors go, well, why do I need to put forth the effort to build this, health tribe, to get people following me on social, to build my email list? Is all of that just to get more new patients in my practice? And for some of you, the answer is yes. But for a growing number of you, the answer is so that you can finance your future. And what I'm saying is that means that if you're teaching your digital following different types of things about what they can do to improve their health and their lifestyle, and we all know that one of the most basic things that everybody should be doing is taking some sort of daily supplement, a multivitamin of some sort. And we also know that about 50% of your practice, maybe more, already buys a daily supplement that they take daily. And the question we're asking is, well, why aren't they buying it from you? And why aren't they buying your favorite supplement that you would recommend, not just whatever they randomly happen to pick up because I got a coupon or it has a nice bottle or some cute person said, I don't know, I kind of like this one. Why are they not following their doctor's advice? Everybody's trained to ask their doctor for recommendations on what they should do. So let's put this all together. What if you started thinking about offering supplements, maybe even just a daily multivitamin supplements? I'm not talking about becoming a pharmacy. I'm not talking about treating everything with some sort of nutritional response. I'm talking about offering people the number one thing that most of them are doing right now, randomly, that they should be doing from you, taking some sort of multivitamin. Most are already doing it. And the question we're asking ourselves is, why aren't you offering it to them? Now, the answer is, I got a philosophical issue with it. The answer is, it's not easy to do. Inventory, shipping, stealing, how do I know which one, all that stuff. And in simple terms, we have helped figure that out for you and with you. And financing your future is about thinking about your future. I know you teach people about them thinking about their future on a regular basis. What do you think will happen to you in 5 years and 10 years if you don't take care of this issue now? Well, let's apply that pressure test to you. What's going to happen to you and your income? Not if, but when you find yourself on that inevitable day that, whether it's randomly through injury, on purpose because of retirement, or life happens and you've got to change your circumstance and you've got to find a different source of revenue. What if today was the day you started thinking proactively about your future and started building an easy to implement automated system that allowed you to share the number one product most people are already buying from someone anyway, that they can now buy from you, that you can either offer in your practice and or have drop shipped, just like Amazon. Subscribe and save. Drop it at their home or office, wherever they want it, each and every month. They benefit by getting their doctor's recommended supplement conveniently drop shipped to their home month after month after month, so they make sure they follow through and get the results. You get to finance your future by putting in place a really smart and simple, now automated way to give people what they're already buying and oftentimes asking you for anyway. That's our segment. We recommend Basis Health supplements sold through the Smart Care store, following the Smart Chiropractor programs and technologies that we teach you to either do yourself, or for those of you that are smart chiropractors, you are allowing us to help you and your team implement these for you. That is the way you run a smart business, by smart chiropractors in today's day and age. Use technology, understand what today's cultural appropriate things are. Subscribe and save is everywhere. People buy things on the internet. They expect it to be shipped to their home automatically for their convenience. Why aren't they buying it from you each and every month? That's the question we're asking. Maybe you're starting to ask that question too. If you are, we're here to help you figure out how to crack that code and finance your future. Jeff, what are your thoughts?
Jason, you said it. I could not agree more. If docs out there want to learn about what we're up to, they can head to mybasishealth.com. Also, keep an eye out over these coming weeks. We're going to be talking a lot about the payday practice, which really sets forth that guide, that playbook. It takes you from where you are today to where you can go in the future and shows you each and every step of the way. Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to the Smart Chiropractor. We are posting videos on how you can market your chiropractic practice in a way that teach and invites consistently. We have found that is the magic formula to big time growth. So if you like this video, be sure to comment down below, smash that subscribe button, or visit us at thesmartchiropractor.com.